On this episode of Equestrian Life in the Palm Beaches, we'll saddle up and discover the many equestrian festivals that call Palm Beach County, Florida home every winter.
Let your spirit rise.
The Palm Beaches is the epicenter for the ultimate equestrian life. Our Winter Equestrian Festival is the world's largest and longest running equestrian sports event.
Let your spirit rise.
The National Polo Center in Wellington, one of the world's largest, attracts top athletes and spectators for world-class polo, festive field-side brunches, and non-stop fun in the sun. And that's not all. Equestrian Life in the Palm Beaches will focus on every aspect of the incredible equestrian lifestyle right here in Palm Beach County. From competitions, events, and training to trail riding and equine therapy. When it's winter everywhere else, it's equestrian season right here in the Palm Beaches. So get ready for some horseplay, Palm Beaches style.
Oh, you gotta let your spirit rise.
The Winter Equestrian Festival is one of the most prestigious and anticipated events in the equestrian world, held annually right here in Wellington, Florida. It's a showcase of top-tier riders, magnificent horses, and exhilarating competition across various disciplines, from show jumping to dressage. Riders from around the globe converge on the showgrounds, accompanied by their magnificent equine partners ready to demonstrate their skill, precision, and grace.
Wellington International is the management group of the Winter Equestrian Festival, the Adequan Global Dressage Festival, and the Equestrian Sport Productions annual series. Right now, we're in the middle of high equestrian season here in Wellington with the Winter Equestrian Festival going on right here behind me. Over the course of 13 weeks here at the Winter Equestrian Festival, every week has its own personality. Right now, we are in the middle of our Nations Cup week presented by Florida Coast Equipment. This is where all of the nations that have equestrian sports from around the world come together to compete against one another for this prestigious title here. It's made even more exciting because we are in an Olympic year and everybody's vying for an opportunity to go to Paris for the 2024 Summer Olympics. So behind me, you'll see all of the flags flying, athletes wearing the different coats of their countries, and people from all nationalities here in Palm Beach County coming out to support their home team, and it's really exciting.
The story of the Winter Equestrian Festival is one of dedication, perseverance, and the unbreakable bond between horse and rider. For months leading up to the event, riders tirelessly train, fine-tuning their techniques and routines to perfection. Horses undergo rigorous conditioning and preparation, ensuring they are in peak physical condition for the challenges ahead. As the competition kicks off, the arena transforms into a stage where dreams are realized and legends are born. Spectators are treated to breathtaking displays of athleticism as horse and rider navigate intricate courses, soaring over towering obstacles with seemingly effortless grace. The atmosphere is electric, with the cheers of the crowd blending harmoniously with the thundering hooves of the horses. Wellington International is an equestrian venue known throughout the world. The center encompasses a total of 500 acres and the competition arenas covering 80 acres. In all, there are 18 arenas, and the main international arena is surrounded by stadium and box seating as well as hospitality pavilions. The main grounds house more than 250 permanent equine stalls, horse trails, pedestrian paths, golf cart tracks, and dedicated shopping areas. At Wellington International, you can dine ringside with spectacular views from all angles in this open-air venue.
Wellington International is a great place to come for a night out on the town or even just to have lunch someplace out of the ordinary. We have multiple hospitality venues on property for you to choose from. Most of them are open on Saturday night for our Saturday Night Lights events, but some of them, like our Tiki Hut, are open 5 days a week. So if you're interested in coming to join us, we have fine dining in our International VIP Club and in our Blue Ribbon Club. If you're interested in hosting an event, you can join us in the Wellington Club or the gallery. The gallery also has great nightlife after our classes. And if you're just looking for a great beer and a quick bite, you can join us in the Tiki Hut or the Oasis, which are always fan favorites.
The Winter Equestrian Festival is one of the world's largest and most popular equestrian shows, generating $352 million in economic impact across Palm Beach County and more than 3,300 total jobs, and has been a cornerstone of Palm Beach County's economic landscape for nearly half a century. The Winter Equestrian Festival proudly holds the title as the world's largest equestrian competition, attracting nearly 7,000 horses from 42 countries and all 50 U.S. states. Participants compete in jumpers, hunters, and dressage classifications with prize money exceeding $13 million. In addition to Olympic caliber competition, the Winter Equestrian Festival hosts the nation's premier competition for children, juniors, adults, and amateurs for riders from 6 to 70 years old in more than 55 unique divisions of competition.
One of the things that makes equestrian sports so amazing is that it's one of only 2 Olympic sports where men and women compete equally. The horse is really the one that equalizes everything. The other really amazing thing about us is that it doesn't matter if you're 6 or if you're 75, you're able to compete, and that's what makes Wellington International and the Winter Equestrian Festival really important, is because the professionals compete in the highest level of competition found anywhere in the world. 1 minute and then the next minute they're helping their clients that are learning to ride in another ring on our property. So there's something for everybody here, and it's a sport that really empowers everybody that gets involved, regardless of your gender or your race.
As one of the largest equestrian competitions in the world, Wellington International is reinventing the sport with a dedicated company-wide commitment to impactful green initiatives and positive change for the local community and beyond, with a focus on renewable energy, recycling, water, and waste.
Wellington International is more than just the home to the Winter Equestrian Festival. We are also the home of the Great Charity Challenge. The Great Charity Challenge is one of the largest economic drivers of nonprofit work here in Palm Beach County. Over the last 15 years, we are incredibly proud to be a part of over $21 million being donated to over 380 charities.
And if you can't make it to all the equestrian competitions, you can watch the live streaming broadcast for free. We've got Kevin Riley, the Director of Video Productions with Wellington International, who gets the best front seat view of these majestic horses that we love to see. And you're the one that gets all the great slow motion and active highlights of them. First and foremost, how nice is it to be in your position and be that close to some of these great athletes on the field?
It's a wonderful experience. I've gotten to work with some of the top athletes in the sport throughout the world, and certainly some of the most beautiful horses that we could ever have here. So it's a really awesome experience to be able to have. It's been a really humbling experience to be able to work in this sport, because the number one thing in this sport is that we can develop it, and from a production standpoint, it's very underdeveloped in the U.S., so we really get to develop it here and try to make the best presentation of it that we can put together. So that's really fun. So we have a full pregame show with a full broadcast sports desk, full commentary team, and 6 cameras for the event itself.
There are 3 main divisions at a hunter-jumper horse show: hunter, jumper, and equitation. In all 3, a rider guides a horse over a set course of obstacles in a ring. However, each is scored differently. The jumper discipline is scored based on the objective speed and accuracy the rider has over the course. Hunter and equitation are based on a subjective judge of form over the course, with hunter classes focusing on the form of the horse and equitation classes focusing on the form of the rider. Jumper events are based on 2 measures: the speed at which the horse and rider complete the course and how many jumps they successfully clear. If horse and rider successfully complete the course under the time allowed set by the course designer and also do not knock down any rails on the jumps, they often move on to a second tiebreaker round called a jump-off. In the jump-off, the riders who went clear in the first round go around a shortened course, and the fastest rider with the fewest rails down wins. Coming up next, more from the Winter Equestrian Festival in the beautiful Palm Beaches. With muscles taut and coats that gleam, these horses move as if in dream. Their riders poised with quiet grace, guide them through each measured pace. In hunter jumpers' thrilling quest, they leap with power, giving their best. Over fences tall they soar and bound. In perfect harmony, they are found. Each jump a test, a chance to shine, as they navigate the course in line. Their partnership, a sight to see, in every jump, pure synergy. Saturday Night Lights at the Wellington Equestrian Festival showcases a Grand Prix equestrian showdown complemented by delicious food, entertainment, live music, and top-tier show jumping. This takes place on Saturday nights during the Winter Equestrian Festival from January through March here at beautiful Wellington International. Every week, attendees can indulge in live music, face painting, interactive games, pony rides, a friendly petting zoo, magical performances, and stilt walkers, all without an extra charge.
The Winter Equestrian Festival really has something for everybody, so you don't have to be an equestrian to come out during a Saturday Night Lights event and appreciate what we have going on here. We are one of the most affordable sporting events here in Palm Beach County. It only costs $20 to attend, and that's only for parking. Once you get on property, we have everything for someone of all ages. We just invite you to come and enjoy the fun and see how great it is to watch equestrian sports right in your backyard.
As the sun sets on the final day of the Winter Equestrian Festival, champions emerge, their names etched into equestrian history, but beyond the accolades and trophies, what truly shines is the bond between horse and rider, a testament to the enduring spirit of partnership and passion that defines the world of equestrian sports. Winter in Palm Beach County is perfect for horsing around. Whether you're a visitor or a resident, you can enjoy every aspect of equestrian life in the Palm Beaches. Coming up next, more from Wellington, Florida, and the Adequan Global Dressage Festival. Equestrian life in the Palm Beaches continues from the Adequan Global Dressage Festival at the Equestrian Village here in beautiful Wellington, Florida. Dressage is the oldest equestrian sport, dating back to the Renaissance and having its foundation in classical Greek horsemanship. The sport was developed to prepare war horses for battle. The object of dressage is the development of the physical ability of the horse, resulting in a supple, calm, and flexible animal that is confident and in perfect harmony with his rider. The origins of classical dressage lie in the natural ability of the horse and its movements in the wild. In fact, most modern definitions state that the objective of dressage is to have the horse perform under saddle with a degree of athleticism and grace that it naturally shows when free. Each horse is gifted with its own specific gaits, and according to classical dressage trainers, every horse, no matter the quality of gaits, can benefit from and perform dressage. The Adequan Global Dressage Festival is home to the world's largest international dressage circuit, running 8 consecutive weeks and showcasing some of the best rider and horse combinations in the world. Now recognized as one of 3 equestrian Olympic disciplines, dressage is considered by many to be a form of art, as rider and horse must work in unison to perform difficult movements with athleticism, precision, and harmony. Friday Night Stars is the highlight of the weekly dressage competition at the festival, and it features a Grand Prix freestyle, showcasing the highest degree of difficulty in all of the sport. Talented riders and their horses perform technical movements in sync with songs of their choice under the lights. You'll hear various music from classical melodies to remixes of today's top hits. A panel of 5 judges placed in separate locations around the arena for optimal viewing angles score each individual movement performed by a horse and rider combination. You'll be amazed by these athletes all evening long, no matter if you're a dressage fanatic or if you're like me and new to the sport. Thomas Bauer is the director of dressage here, and he's going to help us learn the sport, from the very beginning. So, this will be just my second time seeing dressage in person. For a dressage dummy, how do you explain what a majestic sport this is?
Well, I think the simple explanation is, and that's what we are seeing tonight, it's dancing horses. We have some freestyles to music tonight, so the rider can decide what they want to show and put together the music, so that's the fun part. That's the real fun part of our sport.
I know that this sport, a lot of sports get compared to war and get compared to going out to battle. This sport itself derives actually for preparing horses for actual battle back in the day. When you think about the inception of what dressage is and how it still reigns prevalent, especially in places like Wellington today, what kind of comes to mind for you, a person that's been so closely connected to it?
Well, the battle part is no longer there. For me personally, it's the harmony between horse and rider, and when it's really harmonious, even an uneducated spectator can see that it is good. So it's about the relationship between horse and rider.
What kind of amazes you? What's one of the biggest parts of dressage that kind of knocks your sock off as a spectator?
A freestyle, a good freestyle, a well-performed freestyle, that is really something which I always enjoy, and I'm sure we will see some very good freestyles tonight, especially in the Nations Cup freestyle with top riders from Germany, from the US, from Sweden, from Canada, so I'm looking forward to it.
As a director, as somebody that follows and organizes these events, what makes it so much different here in Wellington? Because I hear one of the main things is the crowd and the attraction we get here.
Yeah, it is definitely the Friday nights, which are very special here in Wellington. The atmosphere, I think, is amazing, and there is some, how you say that, spark?
Spark, yeah, the energy.
To the energy here, that is always something, and the big difference to the shows I do, for example, in Europe, is that it runs over such a long time. We, for example, prepare already next week while we're doing a show. In Europe, you don't have that. You have a show 1 week and that's it, and then you move on. But here, it's a constant thing preparing for the next week.
The demand for it here is so big because of how big Equestrian is in the town and village of Wellington. How much of that do you just give credit to the fans? They're also pretty knowledgeable about the sport here as well.
Yeah. Friday night there are many spectators who know a lot about dressage, but there are also people who come there just for having fun and see horses and are here from the town, and overall I think the crowd is pretty knowledgeable.
What do you think, for somebody that's a novice, a lot of people are going to be watching this, seeing dressage for the first time, wondering, can I even get there and view it? How accessible is this? What do you recommend to somebody that's new to this sport to come and do?
You can come here every single day when we have a show. It's free admission. Friday night you pay for parking, but that's it. You also can come here and just enjoy the show.
You heard it from this guy, Thomas Bauer, who's been around it for most of all of his life. And you also say your winters, you love the winters, why?
Because of the weather, for sure. It's really fun here in the winter, and leaving cold Germany does not hurt.
Yes. Equestrian life in the Palm Beaches, especially in the winter, great for one, great for all, and also great for Thomas Bauer. Thank you so much, and I hope we have a good show tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. At the Equestrian Village, competitors and visitors can indulge in more than just world-class equestrian events. They're also treated to an array of diverse culinary experiences and retail therapy. Equestrian season in the Palm Beaches is entertaining, competitive, educational, social, but best of all, it's just flat out fun. And the Adequan Global Dressage Festival and the Winter Equestrian Festival are both the epicenter of equestrian life in the Palm Beaches.